turned on the seatbelt light. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you.
So you always wanted to be a published author, right? Okay, here's your chance. In different places in the Flare user interface, you're going to see a couple of different options that have to do with output. One option is called Build. A second option is called Publish. These two options might sound like they're doing the same thing, but they're not. The Build option gathers up all of your content and project files and then generates output. This option is always required because otherwise you and your readers would never have any output to look at. And that would be a problem. When you use the Build option, all of your output files are automatically placed in an output folder where your Flare project exists. After that, it's up to you to put those files in a place where your readers can get to them. This is where the Publish option comes in. You can create a special file called a publishing destination, which is stored here in the project organizer. This file can be used to make a copy of all those output folders and files and put them wherever you want. That's it. There's really nothing mysterious at all about a publishing destination. It's simply an optional feature that you can use to copy your output files automatically so that you don't have to do it manually. Here's how it works. For each unique location where you want to place output files, create a publishing destination file, like this. Now you've got 3 ways to copy the output files. One option is called File System. Select this option if you want to copy the files to another location on your computer or to another drive on a network. You might use this option if you just want other people in your company to access the output. This option is really easy. Just click the Browse button to select the location where the files should be copied. The other options are called Ftp and Sftp. Select one of these options if you want to copy the files to a server where others, including those outside of your company, can access them. When you select either of these options, you're going to need to enter some additional server information. You may need to ask your network administrator what you should enter in these fields. But if your network administrator doesn't give up information easily, try feeding him Skittles. The FTP option is easier to complete, but it's also less secure than SFTP. So SFTP has some additional fields that you'll need to complete, but it's often the preferred option because of the additional security. For more information about each field in the destination editor, see this topic in the online help. The next thing you need to do is open the target and select that publishing destination. That's how Flare knows where to send the files for a particular output. The good news is that you only need to set up the destination file and associate it with the target once. After that, you're good to go. From this point on, whenever you generate output for that target, you can also select the Publish option to copy those output files to the location specified in the destination file. Got it? Good, because there's one more cool thing to tell you about. In addition to your regular targets, you can create a special one called a batch target. It looks like this. This batch target lists all of the regular targets that you've created in your project, and you can click these checkboxes to tell Flare if you want to build or publish each of these in a single batch. Then you can select one of these buttons to initiate the build or publish processes for all of the targets that you selected. But wait, there's more. See this tab? This can save you even more time and effort. You can use this tab to schedule days and times when you want Flare to build or publish those targets automatically. Think of it. You could be at home in bed in the middle of the night while Flare is back at the office building and publishing your targets for you. And by the time you get to work, it's all done. And that's how people become published authors.